Alright, welcome back to Minecraft. Today I'm working on the Apotheosis enchantment stuff. I think I said I was going to go to the dungeon earlier and find the template, but that sounds boring, and honestly I can do that whenever. This, however, I just remembered it existed and it sounded fun, and I've kind of prepped for it already. I prepared because I did not want to fumble about doing this. So first things first, let me collect all of my bookshelves for now. I haven't used the enchantment table in ages, but this should hopefully bring back its use. I forgot about this, but that's for the lighting. But now then, with 18 bookshelves at my disposal, I only need 15 actually for what I am about to do, which is create 15 health shelves. I've already made all 15 potions of regeneration, got enough nether bricks, and all that good stuff. So let's go ahead. Actually, I think I need 16. So let's add another one in there, make 15. Oh, I don't have enough potions. Well, that's okay. Because I believe this adds... No, I need... So this adds 3 quanta. How much do I need? I need 30, which only requires 10. So I'm okay. Never mind. But then I need the max 22.5, which is 15. I don't actually know. Is this 10? I think this is... No, that's not 10. Yeah, that's like 15. But I also have these, which add Eterna. So it's all fine and dandy. So then we can place 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That is completely wrong. Oh, they break really easily though. That's very nice. So 3 of each right here. And then actually I need to save one. So let's save one and then place you. So then oh, I need to turn this into an Apotheosis version, don't I? No, actually, never mind. It's good. We have 22 plus 57% quanta. So now I can put my extra health shelf in here. And then I can apparently not do what I want to do. How do you do this? So I have... Oh, no, you need 22.5, right? I only have 22. Let's add the extra bookshelf. And now I should be able to infuse it. There we go. Infusion. And now this one is better. It does 1.75. The quanta is a little worse, but the quanta doesn't really matter quite as much. So it's all good. I do want to test. Can I just mine this with my regular pick? I can, although it is a little scuffed. So from there, let's just infuse all of these. I mean... That is kind of the point, right? We're infusing them all to make them better. Once they're all infused, I will then use them to get probably the blazing hell shelf, which is pretty good and is honestly quite easy to make. Just need fire charges, which I can make pretty easily. Then I'll move on to the sea shelf, which I need prismarine blocks. I don't have prismarine blocks. Same thing with pufferfish. I don't have pufferfish. However, I can find an ocean monument pretty easily with the structure compass. Then capture an elder guardian, slap him into the spawner, you know, just collect prismarine shards. And I also think they might drop pufferfish on chance. I'm not 100% sure on that. Let's go ahead and check. Yeah, they do. The Outer Guardian has a 13% chance to drop 1 pufferfish. With the looting and everything, should be fine. Plus they drop some nice food. And obviously the shards and the crystals. Although, yeah, this is not affected by looting, unfortunately. But yeah, I can always do that. That's pretty easy. I can get like 2 or 3 of those guys, slap them in, no problem. But for now, we're working on the Blazing House shelf. We are essentially working our way up to an enchantment library. Although I can make this with the infused health shelf, no problem. So I should probably do that. Then I need 4 ender chests and the enchantment table. It works like an enchantment table itself. However, it's much better because you can quite literally store your books in there. So if that doesn't really make sense in words to you, I will show you in a second. But first, let me just work on getting these all infused and ready for, you know, extra purposes. Actually, that one was supposed to be there. This is my extra one to infuse. There we go. And then we move this one over and just basically do this all in order. Eventually, I will no longer need, you know, it'll speed up eventually because right now we're sat at 24. If I remove this, actually, I think we're good now. So I can do 2 at a time. And then this is fine. That's 1. That's 2. And this is already infused. We can do that, and that. It's at 23, so I can't remove that one quite yet. All in all, pretty easy process. You know, it's just chill. Yeah, but like I remember this existed, and the enchantment library itself, although I don't really need enchants this far into the game, especially with the Morgan, that I have upgraded a bit off camera. It's nowhere near max level. It does take quite a while. I don't think I have enough villagers. Which means I probably have to find a baby turtle or somehow craft baby turtle eggs to then create the baby villagers and then create just a kill chamber of them, which sounds horrible, but I'm going to have to do it. But the other thing is Anya is still viable. it's not that much less damage with Anya, and the attack speed is so much better. Plus, I can add even more sharpness. It's not maxed out on sharpness. It's not it's got looting. It's got capturing, which is okay, I guess. It's not anything special. And I can still affix diamonds, or not diamonds, but gems to it. And if I eventually find a good reroll for it in the legendary area, it'll be even better. I think I can probably cap this out at around 30. Obviously, within this mod pack, I believe axes are actually the best weapon in the game, at least for Automatium, because they also attack quite quick. They're faster than the Morgan, but a little slower than the regular swords. So they're really not bad at all. Anyways, let's not get distracted here, and let's continue just infusing away. So this should make 22.5. Okay, I can break another one just like that. Am I missing one? No. It's hard to tell because the effects don't really apply outside of your inventory. Oh, I was missing one back here. Whoops. I broke like 3 without even realizing. But we're good because it still worked just fine. And then we can break these 2. And then just like this. And then infuse. Okay, so now we have 26 Eterna, 39.5 Quanta. I should really look into the book as to what Quanta does. Oh, actually, it says it right here. Increases underlying randomness. Rectification lessens the negative effects. Arcana makes rare enchantments more common and increases the number of enchantments. And Eterna sets the max enchant level, so it's higher than normal. I don't have anything that I can enchant in my inventory. Oh, here's one. 53. So, pretty cool. Anyways, with all this done, I should make more regen potions, to be honest, so I can make more infused health shelves. Although I'm a little interested in making something like this, I don't think I can infuse any deep shelves quite yet because of the simple fact that I would need some sort of sea shelf, which provides Arcana, because none of these really provide any good Arcana besides the glowing one, which I guess I could make, to be honest, because let's have a look. So for a deep shelf, like at least an infused one, it requires 30 Eterna, 40 Quanta, and 40 Arcana. Now, if I had 10 glowing hell shelves, I could get 20 Eterna, 20 Quanta, and 40 Arcana, which fulfills this one. However, I guess the rest of them would probably have to be blazing, which gives me 4 Eterna and 5 Quanta, which is quite good. So if I did the math correctly, let's see. This one says max 30, so I think it literally caps out at 30. There's nothing I can do unless it's max 30 of what this one specifically can contribute to. I think so, because none of these say anything above 30. This one has a max of 15, so I think it's the most it can add on to your existing Eterna. Because, for example, the regular bookshelves aren't here, so I actually can't use that as an example. But yeah, I mean, otherwise that wouldn't really make sense, would it? So if I'm doing the math correctly, let's say I get 10 of these. That gives me the 40 Arcana and 20 of these. So then if I just got 4 of these, this would give me the extra... how much? Okay, yeah, it would give me the extra 10 Eterna plus the extra 20 Quanta. Yeah, okay, so 5 of these, 10 of these, both of them quite easy to make. I should have both of these things in my inventory. However, yeah, let's just break these all, right? Might as well. Although I'm missing one. I should make more. Do I have to? I can always just make them later. They're pretty easy to make anyways. So let's break these. So we have 15 now, and we can use these to make 10 of these. I don't know if I have enough for this. Let's do that again. There we go, 10. So, oh yeah, I have nowhere near enough. That's okay though, because if I just do this, that's the wrong button, and I just lost it. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. I have quite a bit of glowstone dust in here still. So then, let's do this again. Up to 10, right? I need 10. I think I was about to make 15, but ooh, I'm just short. Need more glowstone dust, which actually I don't need. I forgot that witch drops glowstone dust. So, yeah. So then do that, create a bit. It's about a stack. Create 2 more of these. 1, and then 2. And I think I still have fire charges in here for whatever reason. Enough to make 5? I'm not sure. Hopefully, just enough to make 5. Perfect. So then I can take these boys, put 3 here, 3 there. It's going to be a little uneven because one's going to be like just random. And then the blazing ones look very cool too. Oh, they're animated. Look at that. That's so cool. And now the max enchant level is 60. The runes reveal nothing, so I literally know nothing about these because of the blazing ones, which is not ideal, but that's fine because I'm going to turn them into a deep shelf, which gives you 2.5 Eterna, 5 Quanta, 5 Arcana, without having the penalty of losing enchanting clues. So first, I need to make dormant deep shelves. So to make those, I need cracked deep slate tiles. You just slap deep slate tiles into the furnace. How do you make those? Polished deep slate. Now, do I have a lot of polished deep slate? I think I have some left over from when I was building, but I still have some of this. Okay, this works. That's not how you make that. How do you make polished deep slate? This is a predicament because I don't know how to make this. Oh, it's just cobbled one. Okay, I can make plenty of those then. So then a couple stacks here, and then this just goes like so. This goes like so. Let's do that. So then I have 64 of these, and then I think, yeah, that makes the tiles. 2 stacks should be more than enough. And then let's slap these into the netherite furnace. So this should be really quick. And once I get this, do I need books? A bit of an issue. I don't have like any books at all, to be honest with you. I used them all on like the enchanting thing for Smite. I have like 4 books in total, which is definitely not ideal, but I can solve this. Don't even worry about it. I think I can solve this at least. If I look up gate and then I look up, oh, okay, so maybe not. I would have to put a cow spawner in there. Yeah, let's do that instead of the squid, because how many squid inks do I have? Ink sacs, where are you? Ink sacs. I lost them. Or maybe I used them all. Oh, actually, no, here we go. 183, which is not like a lot, but it is still quite a bit. I should just turn on the spawner. Actually, wait. I recently made a ghast spawner for the regen potions, and it doesn't really properly work inside of the mob spawner because they're just far too big. It's down here somewhere. I tried like messing with it. It's just not going to work, at least not right now. I can always go get another spawn egg for a ghast. So let's just go get a cow spawn egg. So obviously I need a mob swab. I don't think I have one on me, which is fine. I honestly don't have any wool left either, but I can always get more. I have sheep. Not really an issue. Although I could also swab a sheep. Not right now though, because I don't have another dragon egg to use. Because every passive mob requires the exclusion, or rather the ignoring of spawn conditions, because they're just like that. They won't spawn. I don't know what their spawn condition is, but they literally will not spawn unless you use the dragon egg on them. But there we go. This is GM chicken feed for a cow, and let's just feed it to one of the chickens. Hello chicken, you have 6 eggs. New chicken, welcome. Anyways, so let's go use this instead of the ghast one, because that one has the no conditions thing, because I just kind of assumed that it would need it. I don't think it actually did, but I used it anyways, and it was, you know, it was whatever. I got like a stack and a half of ghast tears, so it wasn't bad. But here we go. Here come the animals. There they are, look at them. Beautiful. And also here comes all the leather I'm gonna have. I might have to filter out raw beef. Really not useful in this stage of the game. But with that, I have a bit more leather, so I can make some more books. So with the newfound leather, I could only manage to make 9 books, which is fine for now. I can just make some bookshelves and wait, some bookshelves? Oh yes, some bookshelves. No need to worry. I can make 4 in total, and I do know how to make this. So it is just, I believe, this. Oh, I just lost it. Dang it. Actually, it should be in here somewhere, or not. It's called a deep shelf. Wherever it's gone. Why did I look up deep shelf? But it's right there. Just like, oh, it doesn't need bookshelves. It just needs books. Why would it need bookshelves? What was I thinking? That's okay, because bookshelves, as you may know, just break into books. There's no issue with this. I should have just used my axe. It doesn't matter. That's why I should use my axe. Okay. Oh my god. Where's my wand? I don't know. You know what? This is fun. I enjoy placing the blocks that I just broke in my house. Luckily, the teleport pad doesn't like explode upon losing its foundation, because the teleport pad does not drop. It literally just disappears when you break it. Which kind of sucks. Waste of all the modium. All fixed. Now with this, I can make my deep shelf. So where did it go? It's up here somewhere. There it is. So let's just make not one. Let's make as many as we can, which is 5. And then let's enchant these with runes reveal nothing. I think this is it. Yeah, okay, we're good. I'm out of XP though. Or am I? No, I'm out of lapis. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard to run out of XP when I have like unlimited gain of XP in multiple different ways. Let's enchant all 5 of these. And I think the one I will get rid of first is definitely the blazing ones, because they get rid of the hints. And that is kind of annoying, although it's not like super detrimental. It's just a bit annoying in it. So with these new deep shelves, I can now just do this. And now it has 34.5 Eterna, 60% Quanta, 65% Arcana. To be honest, this does not help with what I was aiming for. I don't know why I just made these. Seriously, I don't know why I just made these. They are good, like don't get me wrong, they're amazing. But I didn't really need to make these because what I'm looking for is the enchantment library, which is, although I eventually do need to upgrade it to the Library of Alexandria, which requires 50 Eterna exactly, and then requires at least 45% Quanta, but no more than 50, and then 100% exactly Arcana, which is a tough equation. I think you need the sea shelves. We'll see. I'll definitely try to make sea shelves. Maybe I'll just find the Outer Guardian off camera, because it seems kind of like a trivial task to do on camera. Just gonna use the, the structure compass, look for the Outer Guardian, swab him. I'm not even gonna like defeat him, to be honest. I'm just gonna run away, because they are kind of a pain to fight. And then when I come back, slap him into the spawner, call it a day. But that is not the point. The point is I still want to make this enchantment library. So that means I should probably make some more hell shelves, which in turn means I should probably make more regen potions, because I don't have any more, unfortunately. Yeah, let's make some more regen potions. Obviously, this is another trivial task, which literally just involves me taking some of these, finding all of my ghast tiers. I should have over 100, so they should be pretty high. Here they go. And then nether wart, which should be around here somewhere. And then obviously you just do 1, 2, 3. I need more than 3. I have to make 6 because it's an uneven number. It doesn't matter though. Oh, actually, can I use blazing hell shelves for this? I would love if I could. I don't think I can though. Infused shelves, yeah, it doesn't count. So that's a bit of a shame. Not much I can do about it though. Actually, what can I do with these blazing ones? Do I just have to like leave them? I mean, maybe they'd be useful. I mean, maybe they'll be useful for the Library of Alexandria. Who knows? I'm missing one though, aren't I? Because I made 5. So there's probably one straggler just chilling somewhere around here. Might be in the slab itself. No, it's not. Here it is. Almost lost that one. Wouldn't be like the biggest loss in the world, but still, a loss is a loss, and losses are not good. So there's our first batch of potions. Let's get the second one going. Put this into the crafting grid. This thing has been such a blessing, because it stacks potions. It stacks literally everything in the game. So you don't have to worry about like boom and then boom and then boom. Oh my god, this is gonna make the mob masher so easy as well. Anyways, yeah. Now I'm making the enchantment library, which shouldn't take too long at all. Let me make this into regen. Let me just make sure that I can do this. So hell shelf. Sorry, that's not it. Actually, grab one of these and then put you in there, and then hell shelf. And then I can infuse you still, right? Yep. So infusion, get another hell shelf. Why did I just get that achievement? Let's have a look. Oh, Arcana. And then got all this stuff. This is one, the ghast spawner. I did this all off camera. Or, well, actually not that. Just this. But, that was whatever. Anyways, let's go get our potions, which should be finished now. They are. Now I need to grab the extra leather that I should be getting from this. Oh my god. Yes, sir. This is exactly what I was looking for. Now I just have to make a book. I don't really want to look a book. So I'm just going to have to manually do this, which is pretty easy. It's just 1 leather, and then I should have a bunch of paper. There it is. And then it just like kind of auto makes everything for you. And I have the planks in here. Let's just make, I don't know, 4. No, so 3. Let's just make an extra. Let's make 5. Why not? And then from here, I can make 3 more hell shelves. Whoops, I have to be in the crafting grid. Keep forgetting to do that, to be honest. But there's one. Oh, whoops, I should have put them all in there. That's my bad. That's 2. That's 3. Let's infuse all of these. 1, 2, and 3. And then I should make ender chests, which I don't have. I have no use for ender chests, so, you know, not really a strange thing to not have. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's make the enchantment library. Oh, I don't have the table. Whoopsies. Okay, so I have the table now. Let's go into our crafting grid. Look for it. Get it. Bang. And I now have the library. The enchantment library. So you can see it just kind of looks stupid, doesn't it? Which, I will admit, it's very stupid. I think the Alexandria library actually works. You need another enchant table, to be honest. Because this one, it doesn't need to be anywhere near the middle. It doesn't actually need to be here. I should make another enchant table because I don't need the library of Alexandria in the sense that, like, it's the enchant thing, because it's not. You can place it wherever you want. What this is, okay, let's just go into the crafting grid. Let me just showcase it to you. As I said earlier, you literally just store your enchants. So let's say, all right, well, I have looting 5 here. And I have a prot 3, respiration 5, prot 4, and capturing 5. So all I do is I literally just do this. And boom, now I have 5 levels of capturing, 5 levels of looting, 4 levels of protection, and 5 levels of respiration in here. Now, the way the points work is just simple. I guess you would call this, what would you even call this? This is like binary, I guess. It's not binary. It's like the way binary counts up. So in factors of 2, that is not really how it works, but that's the best way I can explain it. So just factors of 2. So yeah, so it starts at 0. So that's 1 point, right? And then it goes up again, 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 which I just looked at it. That's nothing like what I thought it was. But so it goes 1, 1, 2, 4, 8. And then, yeah, you know what? Forget what I was saying. I thought it would go 1, 2, 4, 8, which does not add up to 16, to be fair. So good one, me. Yeah, because 2 to the 3 is 16. So the extra one has to go somewhere. I'm just saying they could have just done 2s, you know, 2, 4, 8, 16, right? No, they couldn't have done that because that's not how it works. You know what? I'm stupid and I don't know math, so it's okay. But we have the library. Eventually I will figure out this whole equation to get the Alexandria one. I don't think I've ever gotten this one, but it is very nice. It just stores extra levels, and this makes life so much easier when enchanting, because next video probably, honestly, I might just do triple Minecraft technically, even though there was something in the middle of it. Next video, I want to work on it's called like the enchantment extractor. Now, I know I have the anvil method, but this automates it, and it is so good, to be honest with you. Here we go, in industrial foregoing. This looks complicated. Trust me, it really isn't that complicated. The only thing that is complicated is the advanced machine frame, which requires pink slime, and the diamond gears, honestly, quite easy to make. So the pink slime, I'm pretty sure you can get from mobs. Like, you just kill mobs and then you like somehow turn, yeah, it's like you use a mob slaughter right here, and then it should give you pink slime. It's really weird. You just want to put the mob slaughter, like I would just put it inside of my mob spawner. Speaking of which, has garnered me a lot. Oh, everlasting beef. Huh. I guess you could use that with auto feed, but like, do I need to? No, because of the Mahot Sky. But yeah, I think I'm going to end that off here today. I know, a bit of a random tangent, but I just felt like working on this. It's a fun mod to get into because it makes enchantments a lot easier. It makes a lot of like possibilities open. And so like, let's say I got tired, finally just threw off the rebounding. But I was like, you know what? One day I want to keep rebounding. Sure, I could keep it in basically my unlimited storage inside of the crafting grid. However, it's just nice, you know? One day I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'm not tired of it anymore. And then you like put this in here. Obviously, I don't have any enchants for the wrench. The only one that works is soulbound. I can just put everything in there. And another thing is, a lot of the Apotheosis gear, I don't know why I'm looking for the chests. It's all in my, you know, thingamabob. But a lot of the Apotheosis gear comes with enchants. Not to mention a lot of the gear in the dungeon that I was, you know, talking about the other day, has a lot of enchants on it. Mana regen, projectile protection 5, blast protection 5, protection 4, just all these things. And it would take quite a while to have to book plus anvil all of these. And plus it takes in books, although I do think the extractor takes books as well, but it just automates things. Basically, you know, let's have a quick vision of the future here. We have a chest full of gear, and then maybe a chest full of books, both funneling into the enchantment extractor here, which then takes its gear that it extracts, plus the enchant itself. I guess the gear would have to go here, probably with some sort of filter, and then the enchantment books themselves are just filtered straight into the library, which does work. I have done this before, I've tested it, I've seen videos as well, so it works just fine. And it's really, really cool, because then the library has all these crazy enchants that maybe I didn't even know existed, maybe I wouldn't have paid attention to, and it just creates like this possibility of just a bunch of combinations, crazy stuff. All the Mods 9 has Vitality for chest plates, which just gives you straight up health. Amazing enchant. And it can help me create like a really good diamond chest plate. Especially now, I can just like look at everything I have available rather than having to like sort through all the different armor and like anvil the specific things. And it just makes it so much more streamlined. I can just plop the armor in here and, you know, click what I want. You know, sometimes I don't want certain things, and it makes it so I don't have to rely on one, randomness, and two, I don't have to like scurry around looking for the enchants I want on different pieces of random gear. Now lastly, with the enhancements to the enchantment table right now, I can get up to like crazy enchants, right? So let's say I put this in here, I can get Soulbound, which quite literally is garbage, but let's pretend like it's not. But like, okay, let's just enchant Soulbound. Look what it just gave me. Now imagine if I had the enchantment extractor right now. I would put my gear in here, it would poop out all this stuff, and then bang, I've got all these enchantments in here. Now luckily these enchantments all suck, they're terrible, besides reach, which I think literally just gives you extra block reach, which is pretty good, but repellent, no thank you. So I could just put all these random enchants, whether they're good or not, you know, you get the point. I'm like really glazing this thing, but it is really, really cool. It just makes everything so much easier, so much more organized, and I love it. But as I said, I'm ending this video off here. Thank you for watching as always. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna get back to consistent Minecraft this week probably. I don't know what I'm gonna do for FIFA. Yeah, maybe just play a bunch of Minecraft. I'm feeling Minecraft right now, like a lot. Especially after that whole Apotheosis enchantment thing. I just feel it. I'm feeling it. And I have more free time now this week. Although, yeah, I'll have free time for the most part this week. So expect the consistency to come back for the most part. That is until next week, which is finals week. And yeah, so yeah, that's it for me. Check out anything you'd like. If you enjoyed this Minecraft video and you haven't seen any of the other ones, I have a whole playlist. Some of them not so great. Stick to the newer ones, even which some of those are not so great either. But I mean, it's subjective. Some people like them, some people don't. I think that's the nature of YouTube and videos in general. So yeah, let me stop yapping, and I'll see you later.